Time for some more COVID in Poland news. This one's going to be a short announcement as of the 2nd of November. See, I did 2 11s there, or 2-11. Poland has now made the booster jab, or the dawka przypomniająca, which comes out as the reminder jab. Quite like that. To anybody over the age of 18. Before then, it had been offered to people in high-risk groups, medical professionals, etc. But if you had your jab more than 6 months ago, from the 2nd of November, you will be able to sign up for your booster. And I have I've taken the plaster off, but I have the scars to prove it. I woke up at 3:25 in the morning, logged on to my pacjent.gov.pl, found a smorgasbord of different offers, and eventually picked one that was just a few minutes away. Turned up there well before the appointed time. Veritable hordes were waiting at the location, which was a pharmacy in the center of Warsaw. So I had to go through the usual rigmarole of working out who was at the back of the queue. Quite stressful. I was very pleased to see a young gentleman gave way to an elderly lady, very much in the Polish style. And eventually I got through into the room where I was able to take my pick. You know, you can have on one plate, you can have the Pfizer jab, and on the other plate, you can have the Moderna jab. It's like the Moderna is the one that was more popular for me, so I was happy to take that. And the lady was pleasant, friendly, official, managed to take a little selfie with said pronged instrument. And so far, so good in terms of the reaction. I'd say I'm feeling a little bit tired, but frankly speaking, it's the afternoon. So we can expect that Poland, with its relatively low vaccine take-up compared to the rest of the EU, I think it's still sitting somewhere at around 52%, will see quite a large number of people who've had that first and second vaccine take up that third offer. For me, it was quite simple. I had the Johnson vaccine originally, which is a one-off vaccine, has one of the lowest efficacy rates. And therefore, it was quite a good idea, I think, for me to take a booster as we go into this fourth wave, which is currently going on. As of today, I think just over 10,000 cases. Luckily, as I mentioned in our previous video, we're seeing a significant drop on mortality relative to the last period. So I think we're something like 200 plus deaths with over 10,000 cases, whereas I think right now we've got something like 40. That's not something you want to underestimate, but nonetheless, it's reason to be cheerful because it looks like there's a link that's been broken between cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. So if you want to get your booster jab, you can go on to gov.pl and you'll be able to find out information there. There was a lovely couple of students, I'm guessing from Egypt or a country like that, that were there as well. They were getting jabbed and they seemed pretty pleased about it. So it was a real slice of Warsaw life. Are you looking forward to getting your booster jab? Or are you one of the, well, let's say, not insignificant congregation who think that it's a mind control technique? Let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to see your comments. And so far, I have to say, the robot bots are not working. I'll see you again for another episode of What's Up Poland.